Hello, my name's Toby Piquel. I've been playing case events all weekend with Radiant Typhoon. I just wanted to go over my list, a few changes I would probably make going forward, and just talk a little bit of thoughts. Thanks for checking out the video if you did click on it. Anyways, let's get right into it. Don't want to waste anyone's time. So for this weekend, for at least the first event, I played 3 Eldum and Shield Bearer. I feel like you need the extra consistency. This deck loses to like 2 hand traps half the time, so realistically being able to push past like 2 is the point we want to be at. So this is really good. 3 Swen. You could play Tenki. Tenki isn't bad. It's just I feel like in the main deck right now, I probably wouldn't main it. Just because MST's in the format so much. Like if your opponent just goes like MST targeted, it feels so bad. They just pop it. At least it baits an MST. One Magala. Realistically going forward, I'd probably play this at 2. You kind of want to open it with like like an MST or something, or like way to special summon it, because then you go like in your main phase, special summon this, and then you can like do like either like the quick play to like special summon one from grave or anything, and then you like trigger her, summon out the negate guy from deck, and if you as long as you have MST in your graveyard, you're in such a good spot, because then they just like can't hand trap you as hard. And then you have 3 Crozia. This is easily the best card in the deck for sure. Adding 2 cards is never fair. Being able to add from graveyard to it is like even better. Against Draco Tail, it's like kind of nuts if they start with the Fallen, dump the, I believe it's the Alba, either the one that adds it to hand in the end phase, blind game 1, and then they pop their own guy, because then in the end phase you actually get to summon out to the Crozia, because normally what they do is they pop their own guy, set a new one. So you get to trigger the Crozia, summon out, and you get to add 2 cards. You get to go into your turn with Crozia on field, already confirm having an MST. So you can MST the Sting, so it gets no value, which is pretty big. Especially because, like, normally they immediately go after an MST just to, like, put you on, like, not being able to special summon your guys. Phonics plus the negate guy. This guy's fine. Normally, he doesn't come up, like, too much. Normally, I prioritize this guy. Going for the negate is just so massive. Being able just to like, you like win grind games so much easier just by telling your opponent no, you know. And then for the spells, of course you have 3 MST. This card's like really good in the deck. And then you have 3 Chant, 3 Vision, 1 Ascendance, a special one from Graveyard, and then 1 Mandate. Going forward, I would realistically want to play the Dump Spell too, just to have another quick play Radiant Typhoon name. Plus, once you'd go up 1 more Magala too, you'd have a higher chance of starting your turn with normal Magala, effect to dump a name. So you can dump the negate guy, and then trigger effect summon like Crocea from deck or something. There's just like multiple ways. I think the dumping card is just really good. Probably should play it going forward. Even if you don't need the dump, you just get to add MST, which is fine. And then the whole reason you probably would play Radiant Typhoon right now, which is Sheena, for the like just bounce everything back. It's pretty important. Like going second, you really just want to see this card with a name because it'll help you break through so many more, like so many boards, so much easier. Don't want to play 3 though, because you really don't want to draw like crazy multiples of it, because it really sucks when you do. We play 6 hand traps in the main, unironically. 3 Fua, 3 Ash. I feel like you have to play Ash for Perulia right now, just because multiple decks are just maining 3 Perulia. And if Perulia resolves against this deck, it feels horrible. You do not want to give your opponent that many draws. Especially when you're trying to play a control deck. When your opponent has more cards than the control deck, it starts to get a bit scary. Realistically going forward, I've seen a few lists citing the Fua that might be correct just to play more quick play spells that like are better going second and also better going first, because then you don't have to open this card going first. Um, it is a wind, so it's not terrible, but yeah, that's just my thought process. The ashes were exceptional. Drawing one off a mandate and then like ripping an ash off the top is broken. 3 Fallen of the Virtuous. I played 3 for Friday, and I went down to 2 Saturday and Sunday. I think this card's fine. I think I think I'd rather play a 3rd Spally instead of a 3rd Virtuous, but I don't know. Virtuous is fine. I just think there's certain matchups where like it just doesn't do as much. But like against Radiant Typhoon, if you open this card, you're just like, cool, pop your mandate. um, two Spally. This card is so good this format. I feel like if you play the Spally targets, you just like you open this card and you're like, cool, boom, bye. Like making like Secretarion against Dracotel is so good. Making Say Azamina is really good. And then easily one of the other best quick plays, Forbidden Droplet. This card will never not be good. I have considered playing Crown. It's just the idea of crowning a Malulu and like having to like let it stay on field, or like crowning like an opponent's like, I don't know. There's too many good cards where I'd crown them, and like against Radiant Typhoon, if you crown the Link to, you could probably, I think, because I think they still take the damage, so I think you can kill them over it. I could be wrong. I haven't read the card in a minute, but yeah. So it's like a zero attack, so you could just like swing everything into it. Anyways, for the extra deck, we have two of the Radiant Typhoon Link to. This card's super sick. There's sometimes like wish I played three, but I don't know. As long as you're like playing like fine, I don't think three will ever come up. Win plus Great Fly. Um, Win, just crash search Sheena, or you like revive a guy from a graveyard. Like you can revive Ripper from graveyard because it's a wind, which can do some funny things, I guess. And then Great Fly, which you can crash and add any wind from a graveyard back. Or you could go for the lethal with it by giving all your wind monsters plus 500, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, all wind monsters on the field gain 500. So he's actually technically a 19 as long as the effect isn't negated. But it also turns your 3k into a 35, and then it turns Corrosia from a plus 300 plus 500. So it's plus 800 if you mandate plus have Great Fly on field. Which, that's big. That outs a Liger randomly, which is funny. Anyways, Link 4 Ritual Beast. We have Doom Eagle. I love Doom Eagle. This card is so good this format. Shuffling back branded cards, shuffling back random guys in the graveyard. Like nice fusion Draco Tail. Bye bye. Um, Under Die-Fi, it's just a 48 beater. You're just like boom boom. Like it's so good. This card's like okay. Um, Realistically, this is kind of like a flex spot. Same with Typhon. I played Typhon on Friday, and then for Saturday I played Gossiping Shadow, and then Sunday I was borrowing the Gossiping Shadow from my friend for the Saturday event, so I didn't actually own a Gossiping Shadow. So for the Sunday event, I just played a third of this, and I never made the third one a single time. Um, Realistically, I don't think you need it unless you're playing Pot of Extrav, which Pot of Extrav comes with its own other downsides, which is not a very flexible extra deck. So that's those. Totem Bird. This card is really good, just to spell and trap negate. Um, this guy, once you get your big guys out, this dude puts in the work. If you open a single big guy in your hand, you make this guy turn one, you banish a card from your opponent's hand, you know what your opponent's on, they're down a card. Like if they hand trap you, they're down like two. It's just so nice. Um, and then for the Fallen and the Virtuous package, we have Ecclesia plus Albion. This is pretty stock standard. Literally just infinite, just, ooh, send a card, and then they're back, and then I can just keep doing it over and over again. Super Poly targets, Saint Azamina, Secretarion Dragon, Mud Dragon, and Garura. Realistically, going forward, I think because... So VSK9 was a lot more popular than I actually thought it was going to be. So I think cutting either the Typhon or the Ritual Beast card for Axon, which is a super from Dew that takes a Psychic plus I think it's either a Link, I think it's a Link, Fusion, or Xyz monster. So you super poly off their Holy Suit, that puts that in graveyard. And then you also get to spally off the Ripper, so they don't get to so they don't get to do the quick play rank up, which is really good. You can also, like against VSK9, like it's never like amazing or anything, but you can like normal summon like Eldum or Swen or something, attempt to use effect, and they're like cool, and then you can spally off the Eldum plus the Ripper into Mud Dragon, and then you can Mud Dragon call Wind. So that's just a cool little thing. Just keeps them off quick play. Realistically though, you always want to spally with their stuff. But yeah, I played 3 events this weekend. Two were case events. One was a trophy tournament. I won the first case tournament on Friday, and then Saturday I got ninth, unfortunately, and did not top that one. And then on Sunday I got eighth in Swiss, and then immediately lost in top eight because I got double hand trapped, which is the whole reason I'm coming back around to wanting to possibly play more engine. Just because I feel like once this deck really gets going, it's so hard to keep up with. Like even against like Draco Tail, like you just like once their back row's gone, and like if they make a Sharis and you like just negate it, their game like almost ends because they just don't have Cat 2, they don't have any traps. It's really hard for them to start getting back to them. You just like constantly have cards in your hand. Your real lose con with this deck is literally just Mandate getting banished, which you can kind of avoid by MSTing it if like they attempt to banish it. There's like a few ways to dodge it, not too many though. If this gets banished, your next game plan is to kill your opponent as fast as possible. That is kind of one of the reasons I am a big fan of Typhon in this list, is because Crocea gets negated a lot more than you would think it does, especially going second. It's really hard to actually get Crocea to resolve because everyone's like, oh, Crocea is a good one, hit it. Well, if Crocea resolves, you're not wind locked. So you just make a Typhon and then you shuffle a card back, and then yeah, you can just like start going ham. Um, because you're playing a back row deck, it's literally just like cool, make Typhon, beat over a body, spin back something else, set 3, pass, go ahead. Like good luck, twin. But yeah, that's my theory. Nothing else too crazy. I think for the most part, the list is pretty stock standard. I think definitely going up on the Megala is gonna be good, and then probably okay. I paused the video for a second. I started rambling off a little bit too long. I don't want this video to be too long. I just need to get my points. I've just been having a decent bit of fun with this deck recently, and I'm just very happy to talk about it. So 3 sphere mode. This realistically should probably be Perulia, just like stop the combo decks from going like super crazy. Because like if they do like give you a lot of draws, you don't even need this. You just like have so many quick play spells, and realistically you lose to Lunalight anyways. So you kind of just accept that, you know. Um, 3 Lightning Storm and a Harpies. Realistically this could be cut for like anything. If you have like 6 Chummies in going second, then you probably only want like 2 of this. Because, like, if a Chummy resolves, you're going to get to draw a decent amount of cards, so. And then, for going first slash second, we have Dominus Purge. I like setting it in going first a lot of the times, just because, like, you can activate it from hand, which is really good, so you don't have to set it. It's like another interruption that, like, you just don't actually have to put on the board. Called by the Grave, plus Solemn Judgment. These are also for going first. Solemn Judgment just hits, like, everything, so why wouldn't you play it? Called by is just for Perulia mainly, and then like Phimina. If you call by Phimina, like game's like almost over. And the whole reason you play this deck, which would be Di-Fi. This card is kind of the MVP of the format. If you face Draco Tail and this thing resolves, you pretty much instant win the game. They can't really play through it very well. They need like a decent bit of back row removal, but they need back row removal that plays through your board, so it starts getting really awkward. Cause especially if you open like 2 of this. If you open 2 of this, like it's like really unfortunate for them. But no, a lot of the lists are playing double Typhoon, so they need 2 double Typhoon at the very least to try to start outing the Dimensional Fissure. But yeah, that is most of the list. As I said, the few changes, I'd probably just cut these for Perulias. You could probably move Fua over to the side if you wanted, and maybe like put like Purge in the main just because it's not bad. That's just a kind of a silly idea I had, just because I would rather see Purge over Fua in my opening hand going first, and I feel like right now this format we're really trying to play to go first. And then like post side you decide in like 6 Chummies, and you're like, cool, good luck, try to play. Anyways, that's all. Thank you for listening. If you were here, thanks for looking at my list. If you have any Comments, have anything you want to say, I'll definitely go over there, go in the and look at them. Um, if you have any interesting tech ideas for I could see, that'd be super cool. Anyways, thank you all. Have a lovely night and peace.